shame. And your congregation, they're going to want answers. And they're going to be looking for your ass. Go ahead, brother.
When he had prophesied.
Now, you can't say that about Great Millstone because we laid out, through the spirit of we laid out the whole council on the table. We told you, brothers, we gave you the full council. We told you martial law is coming. We told you that the so-called white man's going to start opening up the microchip is coming. Martial law, the FEMA troops, the MJTF, the different police groups.
Yeah, how can none of you guys see that the mark of the beast is not the microchip? Right. And this clown, years back, he said it was Christianity, but now it's an embargo. He said the same thing that demon Johannes said.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. We told our people at Great Millstone. We told them that Revelation 13 and 16 is the microchip and not to take it. So when it's made, when the edict is made public, they'll know because we have already told them. They won't be in the dark. Unlike IUIC, you guys will be in the dark.
Not prepared for that.
Well, that's that scripture. You have not gone up in the gaps. You have not made up the hedge to stand for the battle of the great day of the Lord. Right. A hedge, another word for hedge is protection. See, this word is supposed to be a hedge unto the Lord's people, chosen, to protect them from what's coming.
Yeah, like when you go back during the time of Job, Job had a hedge around him, meaning the angels were around him. The scriptures say that the angels of the Lord encamp around the righteous. So basically he had that hedge around him where it was protected from anything that was coming against him.
Right. Yeah, give me Ezekiel 3 and 18.
Ezekiel 3 and 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not one.
Back at the old school, they used to say that's talking about the white man.
Yeah, that ain't talking about the so-called white man. Well, Ishaya, I'm sure he still believes that.
Well, he said, Ishaya and them used to say, if thou restores the pledge, like it's different, it's the same, it's talking about Israel, all right?
When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
Let me just read this real quick, and I'm going to have you continue to read this. Like they'll go to this, right? Ezekiel 33 and 15, it says, if the wicked restore the pledge, give again that he had robbed, walk in the statutes of life, without committing iniquity, he shall surely live, he shall not die. Now they used to teach at the old school, because they're saying that we changed everything up in the old school. The wicked right there is not talking about the white man. And restoring the pledge, meaning give everything back that you stole from Gad. It's talking about Israelites that went off, man.
That's right.
So the wicked in the 37th chapter is the same wicked in the 3rd chapter. They're wicked Israelites. Okay, I'll give you a couple examples. Johanna is a wicked Israelite. Jeshaiah is a wicked Israelite.
Right.
Nate is a wicked Israelite. And we're rebuking you. Now, if you restore the pledge and you do the right thing, then the Most High can save you, man.
And we have nothing to say. Oh, good example is Zacchaeus.
I'll give again that we robbed. How much stuff did you rob, Johanna? You was a major thief, man.
Have you given back, Johanna? How about you, Yeshua?
The only thing he said was he got a PhD in wickedness.
Yeah, wow.
But he didn't have no money saying, here, brother,
Right.
now you this, now you that.
That shows that you ain't right, man.
And Johanna, I know you ain't right. I know you ain't right. Like, hey, I'm 1,000% sure.
You ain't right.
You ain't right. Yeshaya, I'm 1,000,000% sure that you ain't right. Okay? And Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to deal with all of y'all, all right?
You, Yahshua.
And all you niggas that said GMS is finished, Tahar, you're done. Like Yeshaya said something great. Yeshaya was talking shit. You don't know Yeshaya. Yeshua was talking shit. He talking the same shit today that he was talking years ago. So we can see right through his ass, man.
That's right.
As soon as the nigga said, they used to teach that the Garden of Eden was in Palestine, is in early childhood. That wasn't taught back then.
Oh, hell no.
Huh?
Hell no.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men.
You got your examples, man. Like the Apostle Paul said, look, if you niggas were right, you would have gave Shia, you know how many guys you ripped off. You would have gave back what you ripped off. Yohana, the same thing with you. Yashuan, you admitted to me.
Yohana was a major.
Yeah, Yashuan, you admitted to me that you ripped off guys, man. All them years ago when you came by the table, I said all them brothers you ripped off, then you said to me, did I rip you off, brother? So you were right there, you incriminated yourself. So if you ripped off people, yep, if you ripped off people back then, Yeshua, not Yeshua, Yohana, Yeshua, you were part of Yeshua and Yohana's group.
Well, you had the guys on the oil table,
right?
And you had it there. You guys were giving the guys 33%, which that's cool, you know. But then you got greedy, and you were making all kind of money, man. But then you got greedy. You wanted more shit. You wanted bigger shit. You wanted better shit. Then you set up sack days. And then none of them people, man. If I was a part of that crew, I said, man, I ain't giving you no motherfucking sack day. And I would have brought it right to council, man. All right? And these guys are afraid. And you know what I told? And I told Ricard this, man. I said, Ricard, had you told me this a long time ago, I would have said, look, just rip them motherfuckers off, man. I said, you set up your own sack day. I said, take that shit.
Right.
If you make 300 one day, tell them that you only made 100.
Right.
You know? Now, if they would have brought me to council, then you say that. I said, you damn right, Marsha. I said that, man. Well, what about them? What about them, huh?
Yeah, where's their justification? And the scripture has said, oppress not the hireling of his wages. And then
I'm sorry,
no, that's all right.
And then the thing, because I get pissed the fuck off, and then you shy and said that I'm bitter. You goddamn right I'm bitter, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Did not you say that I was locked up in a federal prison for tax evasion? Did you say that?
That's right. Yeah, slander.
Nigga, 1 week you called Marshall King David, and then the next week when he left, he was a nigga, truck driving nigga from Detroit.
Right.
Didn't you say that he went to hell or something like that?
Yeah, pushing that hell down there, man.
Yeah, he did say that. Yaquam had never done nothing to you. Wicked nigga. Go ahead. That's why we know, that's why the Apostle Tom made the statement, he's 1,000,000% sure you ain't gonna make it, Shai. You ain't gonna make it. You are not going to make it, Shai. You're not going to make it. You have a date with those nuclear missiles. That's if the Lord...
Satan might flip you over in pocket.
That's right. That's if the Lord don't take your black ass out before. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, this is Zechariah 13:4. And it shall come to pass in that day that the prophets shall be ashamed every one of his vision when he hath prophesied, neither shall they wear a rough neither shall they
That's why we say that chapter was 90.
neither shall they wear a rough garment to deceive.
And that shows you that the prophets wore rough garments. Not them fancy purple, fancy purple people eater garments. That's right, that you got in the IUIC. The purple people eater garments. That Barney the dinosaur line of clothes. Go ahead.
But he shall say, I am no prophet, I am an husbandman. For man taught me to keep cattle from my youth. And one shall say unto him, what are these wounds in thine hands? Then he shall answer, those with which I was wounded in the house of my friends.
Yeah, because these false prophets like Nathan, I'm telling you, certain of you, your congregation will lay hands on you and fuck your ass up, man. Teaching them lies all the years. Because they trusted it. So you niggas think it's a game. Right? But we here, and we know this is not a game. Like Sarnetta. You actually call it a game. Yeah, this man, he's shy, been in the game for 40 years. This ain't no fucking game, man. This is the serious word of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai. This is solemn assembly. This is not a game. And Sarnetta, you gonna find that out. You take us for a joke. Right? Very soon the Lord is gonna show you this ain't no joke. Go ahead, brother.
Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against the man that is my fellow, saith the Lord of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered.
That's what's going to happen with Nate. If Nate was smitten by the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, his following is going to scatter. Okay? Same thing with Gehenna, same thing with Comfy. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Smite the shepherd and the sheep is going to scatter. And a lot of you undesirables, you're going to come our way, like Elder Tar said last week, you're going to get the hand.
Some of you might get in, some of you might be sincere, but some of you,
most of you
are going to get the hand.
You're going to get the 5 fingers.
Well, it's all up to the Most High and whether you are the elect or not, you know? Plain and simple.
Yeah, you're going to get the 5 fingers of death. You were the same ones that were making fun of us on the comment boards, on our videos, on different videos. Some of you talk shit about us, then you come on our videos and act like you're down with us. Then I'll be seeing your comments on other videos talking shit about us. Bunch of damn hypocrites. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. And I will turn my hand upon the little ones.
Yeah, in other words, the little ones are the elect. The Lord's going to deliver his breath. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 23:1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, save the Lord.
That means destruction. That's what's going to happen when martial law is fully implemented. That's going to be the beginning of the end for you Israelites that are faking the phone. All right. It tells you in the Apocrypha, it says, "Then shall be known my chosen in those days." Okay, because the so-called white man, they're going to cut off these different entitlement programs. They're going to cut off that welfare. They're going to cut off food stamps. All that drainage and all that. Hey, because it tells you in the book of Revelation that the woman was nourished for a time by the serpent. Right? The serpent is so-called white man. Now the time is coming when that time of nourishment is going to be up. So what the hell are you Israelites going to do? If you don't trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, what are you going to do? Go ahead.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord power of Israel against the pastors that feed my people.
And your leaders are supposed to tell you that. They're supposed to tell you stupid motherfuckers at IUIC that all the programs that the so-called white man set up, he's going to do away with. He's supposed to tell you that the money system that he's chasing after is going to be done away with. The Federal Reserve notes. He's supposed to tell you that, man. He's supposed to tell you about the coming stock market crash that's found in the prophecy in all the inhabitants of Maktesh, which the word Maktesh means Merchant Street. He's supposed to tell you that.
He's supposed to warn you about James 5.
That's right. He's supposed to warn you about all these things that's coming to America, man. So you be prepared for it. But you motherfuckers at IUIC, you're in fucking La La Land, man. Walking with your head in the clouds.
And then these assholes believe this thing that he did on COINTELPRO. When COINTELPRO was sourced out back in the 70s, but then you're going to equate the COINTELPRO with us. But now if that's the case, why don't you just do a thing saying, well, the FBI is behind the COINTELPRO when you New York City police work hand in hand with the FBI.
That's right.
So why haven't you just brought it out? You black people need to watch out because COINTELPRO is out there in all different type of forms and manners and shit. But you're going to equate us to COINTELPRO like we actually got said it. There was a school in Connecticut.
Oh, yeah.
And when the bell dropped from 100,000 to 10,000, that's when I knew that they sold out. You were pulled to the side to say that to try to downgrade us, man. Demonize us, man. And you a cop. You've been on the force going on 15 years. All the wickedness that you did, or you seen, you turned your fucking head. Because these cops are wicked as hell, man.
That's exactly right.
And they get away with murder. Literally, man.
That's right.
You don't know, you ain't got no insight on that?
Yeah.
The full corruption of the cops and what really goes on and how the system works.
Oh, but the blue wall of silence. They got that blue wall of silence.
Hey, let's put the curse up on it. Yahweh, Hashem, Shalak, Rayam, Ma'ashim, IUIC, ISUPK, and the rest of those false prophets. Nate, Shia, Yohanan, Bubble-Eyes, Comfy, and who else? Zabak, Bagwash, Ayazar, and the rest of you. May the Most High bring judgment against you, man.
The Most High bring judgment against you.
Now, Bagwash, make a video about us. You see what they're doing? They're cursing it all. They ain't our people, man. They ain't our people, man.
Hey, well, he's finding that out.
Then the guy that you were happy that Azar left, now he's getting on your ass, nigga. And then you know what? Try to fight that crazy nigga. That's a UFC, that's a MMA demon, man. That's an MMA demon. That crazy nigga said, oh, you gonna come home and gonna be in your closet and shit. I started cracking up. That's an MMA demon, man.
Hey, but you know what?
He actually said that. He said, I'm gonna come home and he gonna be hiding in my closet. He said he's gonna turn into a demon and hide in my closet. So you know that man's crazy.
Yeah. Plus, to boot, he's disgruntled at the fact that he's been kicked out. You know, he's like a...
No, he wasn't kicked out. He left.
Oh, he left. Yeah. That's right. Well, he was kicked out.
Well, he was kicked out by the
Most High. He was kicked out by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He left. Yeah, he left. He was kicked out by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But, you know, he's still disgruntled behind him. He's like a woman that's been jilted. You know, a woman that
he knows what he did was wrong.
Right.
He don't feel right. How many times can you put comments on the comment board and you know you're gonna go out here in the winter time? You know you want to be a part of that brotherhood, man. The scriptures speak about suffering together, right?
That's right. Now, he was kicked out, man. He was kicked out by Yahweh Shem Yahushua, who brings spirits in anyway. Because we don't bring... No, that's all right. We don't bring anybody in anyway. Yahweh Shem Yahushua brings them in and kicks them out. Yeah, well, that's the Revelation. I believe that's the third chapter, or it might be the second chapter.
It's that parable of the sower seed, you know? You had some seed that fell by the wayside, some fell on stony ground, but then some fell, you know, they took a root, and they grew.
But you know what? Everything that you had, Lord took it away. Right. That's why you said the Apocrypha ain't right, the Hebrew ain't right, the other nations can make it. Or he said that Obadiah was a Gentile.
Yeah.
He said the Hebrew ain't right, but he got the name Isaiah, which Isaiah is the Hebrew way of saying hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally...
Hello,
change it.
You know what? You keep coming on my comment board, you keep leaving comments. I ignore you, man. I ain't said one word to you. That's the greatest insult you can give somebody like that. Don't say a goddamn word. Like in the Sicilian, la mega parola è quella che non si dice. You know what that means? That's Sicilian for the best word is the word not spoken. It's a Sicilian proverb. La mega parola è quella che non si dice. The best word is the word not spoken. Okay, nigga? Now take that and I'll learn something off that.
Revelation 3:7, and to the angel of the church in Philadelphia write, these things say he that is holy, he that is true, he that hath the key of David, he that openeth and no man shutteth